Hey, hey, hey. Okay, you know what day it is. It is Tuesday Tea with D, except today is Tuesday Gatorade with D, right? Okay, so this is my favorite Gatorade, the purple Gatorade, and not too many places actually sell it. It's my favorite. So good. I love it. So, at any rate, we are here on Tuesday with Tuesday Tea with D, with a little something different, right? So maybe you drink water, maybe you drink coffee, maybe you're not a tea kind of girl, maybe you are a coffee girl, maybe you are I don't know, whatever it is. But on this Tuesday, it's your girl, Detra Trueheart, your life purpose generator, purpose provoker, and iSpeaklife mentor, here to help you get out of your own way and get to the business of living so that we can help you get unstuck and started. And so today's message is a really quick message. We are actually talking about what are you going to do in 2020? Where do you want to see yourself at the end of this year? Right. And so when we look at this and we have conversation about, where we want to be and what we want to be doing, we have 51 days left in 2020. Can you say 51, 5, and 1? Yes. 51 days left, but guess what? We are not throwing the whole year away. And so my question is where do you want to be in 2020? There is still time for you to show up, child. There is still time for you to shine, show up and shine. There is still time for you to shine brightly. There is still time, right? And so many of us feel like, well, we only have 51 days left. We just might as well just throw the rest of the year away. We throw these 51 days away. And I'm here to tell you, no, you will not. Okay? We're not throwing nothing away, because do you know that the God that we serve can do more in 51 days than he can do in all the rest of however many more days that we had already? We are already into the 11th month of the year, and he can do more in the 11th and the 12th month than he did in 1 through 10. Like, okay, can we just have that conversation? But that's a totally different conversation. But what I really want to talk to you about is the fact that you can still move, you can still get out of your own way, you can still take action, you can still decide that where you are today, right, is not where you want to be at the end of the year. You can decide that you can be in a different space 51 days from now. And so I really want you to get to a place of thinking about where you want to be at the end of the year. I want you to start thinking about what it is that you can do now, that you can do today. Like literally, they say it takes 21 to 30 days to make or break a habit. And so some of the stuff that you've been saying you want to do, child, you can do it in 51 days. Some of the stuff that you've been saying that you want to accomplish, you can get started in 51 days. Some of the stuff that you've been saying that you want to happen in your life, you can literally get unstuck and get started and get out of your own way and get moving, child. Listen, I'm already talking good and it's only a couple minutes in, but you can get started, right? You don't have to finish, but you got to get started. And for some things you could actually finish. Some things you could accomplish in 51 days. You could say, you know what, I didn't even know I could do, but once I put my mind to it, child, listen, it happened. There's some things that all you need is a mindset shift. You need a perspective shift. You need a movement shift, right? You need to do things a different way. You may need to talk a different way. You may need to have a different conversation in your mind. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, where you want to be in 2020 at the end of this year, you can be there. Right. And it may not be the finish line, but at least you have gotten started. Some of you are waiting until 2020. And guess what? You'll get waiting until 2021. And child, you'll get into 2021 and you'll still be in the same space, in the same head space, same heart space, same mouth space, right? You'll be talking the same thing, thinking the same thing, doing the same thing, feeling the same thing. And then you'll be looking crazy. And we don't want you looking crazy in 2021. Do you hear me? So I want you to think about where you said you wanted to be at the beginning of the year, maybe where you wanted to be midway through the year, and think about the realistic steps you can take, right? And when I mean realistic, there may be some huge leaps that you have to take, but there's some things that you can be doing right now to get you out of your own way. There's some things that you can be doing right now to make headway and to get some movement so that you can create momentum. Okay? Don't assume that just because the year is almost over, don't assume that just because the holidays are upon you, right, that you get to slack and you get to be lazy and you get to procrastinate and you get to act like everything is just, oh well, it's over. Well, the holidays are getting ready to come upon us. I'm gonna be eating and partying and whatever it is. And child, listen, with COVID, you better not be. Okay. You listen, be safe. And more importantly, take that time and energy that you're going to be out here partying and doing all of the other stuff and do some stuff that you say you're going to do, right? If you said that you're going to update your resume, if you said that you're going to try to work on getting your credit together, you're going to try to get your finances together, you say you're going to learn a new skill, you say you want to write a book, you say you want to look into starting a business, you say you want whatever it is that you say you want to be, you say that you want to lose weight, you say that you want to tone your body, you say that you want to develop a greater prayer life, you want to stay connected and get even more connected with God, that you want to be able to hear from him a little bit more, you say that you want to read the Bible a little bit more, you say you want to read more books. There are tons of things that you keep saying that you want to do, and you keep using it as an excuse because you say, well, the year is almost up, I might wait until the next year. Child, no, you're going to start tomorrow. And better yet, you're going to start today on this Tuesday Tea with D. What is it that you want to get done and what you want to accomplish in 2020, and how are you going to make that happen? And let me just tell you that I want to invite you to my live event that is coming up December 11th, 12th, and 13th. That will help give you a kick in the butt, right? And so it's about 3 or 4 weeks away. Probably about a little bit more than 30 days away. But this is my 3-day virtual empowerment event where it is going to be transformational. You're going to get coaching, equipping, teaching. You're going to get a pushing. You're going to get a probing. You're going to get a provoking. You're going to get a propelling. Like, you're going to get what you need. And there are going to be no excuses, right? I'm coming straight for you. And so pre-sale tickets are now available, and you can get them until November 14th, 2020. At that point, sales will end, and the early bird sales will begin on November 15th. And so if you want 60% off of the ticket, and the ticket is $197. And so if you want 60% off of that ticket, email me, respond to this message, comment below, email me at info@trueheartspeaks.com, or inbox me or direct message me, private message me on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram, and just and write the word pre-sale. And then I will send you the link so that you can purchase your ticket, and you can be one of the 50 women who will be available to get my special virtual event bundle that you'll be able to use during the event, right? And so you got to get in, you got to be in it to win it. But if you are having issues, right, I want to invite you to my event. If you are having issues, I want to invite you to have your butt in that seat, your face in the place, so that I can look you eye to eye virtually and tell you that it is time to get out of your own way, and it is time for you to get in position. This year is not up. There is still time for you to get to work. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one, and you're like, you know what, I can't wait until December, I need to get in and connect with you right now, I want you to go to trueheartspeaks.as.me/get-unstuck. And I want you to book your 30-minute breakthrough session so that we can find out where you're struggling, find out where you want to be, right? Where you are, where you want to be, and what it's going to take in order for you to get there. And then also to see if we're a good fit, because we may not be. So with that being said, you need to get unstuck. You need to get started today, and you need to decide what you are going to do with these next 51 days of 2020. Do you hear me? So with that being said, I will see you next time on Tuesday Tea with D. Hopefully I'll have tea. I don't know. I might have water, but hopefully you will join me for another episode where I'm helping you to get out of your own way and get to the business of living. Take care.